I'm Michael Bowers. I'm talking pictures this morning with nationally syndicated cartoonist Paul Zenetti. A very warm welcome, Paul.
Thanks, mate. It's warmer where I came from.
Yeah, well, you are from Queensland. We've seen both leaders out and about with children, and this picture just beautifully sums it up, that you shouldn't work with them. It invites a caption,
well,
doesn't it?
It's one of those ones you should enter into a caption competition. This little girl is just absolutely gorgeous, but you can see that she's thinking, how come our school got $250,000 and all we got from that was this picnic table and a dozen cupcakes?
I think she looks like she's saying, maybe I don't want to become Prime Minister one day. Election stunts, both sides of politics like to pretend that they don't do them, but you know they're going to get caught out when they use staffers.
Well, this guy here, I mean, he was a perfect stooge. I thought it was one of the Chaser boys when I first saw him, and I couldn't work out who he was, and then we found out because it was a Labor stooge. But here, I think, like, what did Abbott say? He said he needs to work on his six-pack. On his six-pack. I think he's been having a few too many six-packs by looking at this one.
Me and a spare of budgies, I'd have a 12-pack. In fact, I'd have a full case, really. On radio, Tony Abbott seemed to sustain a work choices injury, and it doesn't really matter what he says, he just cannot bury this, and half of it, I think, is you cartoonist's fault, because you just will not let it go. The incomparable Mr. Rowe has got work choices: kill it, bury it, cremate it, and serve it.
And we're expected to swallow it.
Tanberg again's picked up on it. Dead, buried, and cremated. Give it 3 years and it'll be resurrected.
This just sums it up. I like this cartoon. I mean, I think it's probably the best cartoon of the week, where he simply just states what we're all thinking. Yeah, dead, buried, and cremated, asterisk.
This is your cartoon on MasterChef. The worm, it seems, can't be shared between the debates and MasterChef.
This one's sort of not quite MasterChef, but more the back room of a butcher shop.
Yeah.
So we've got Abbott running around trying to kill off the work choices.
Which is running out like a headless chook. Yeah.
Yeah, dead, I say dead. And there's Julia over there with her little master dish saying, ooh, perfect.
I take it that's a carrot, is it?
Oh, well, it was intended to be, yeah.
Mr. Brolman's used the election worm debate. Looks like the worm has something else better to do on Sunday night.
Yeah,
the popularity of MasterChef is truly astounding when it can move an election debate.
Well, yeah, it just goes to show our priorities, doesn't it? It really does.
This, I think, Paul, had to be the photo of the week. Photo of the week.
Beautiful.
And it was taken by the best byline for a photographer I've seen in a very long time, Zenshi van der Klooster, from the Ballarat local paper.
I think this picture just summed up the first week of the campaign better than any cartoon, because we've just got the Liberal office, it's just run off the rails or just off the track there, and it's taken a hit to the side.
That's right. Apparently the wheels have come off in a beautiful metaphor. Mark Benwell's mobile electorate office. Listen, it's always a great pleasure to have you down from Queensland. Thank you very much for coming on Talking Pictures.
Pleasure, Mike. Thanks.
Back to you, Barry.